Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Finis, an initiative by the BAF Department of ML Dhanukar College of Commerce, where we explain you finance with ease. In today's episode, we'll talk about green taxes and finance. We'll discuss what are those, its advantages, its disadvantages, and so much more. Stay with us to learn all about green taxes and finance. Let's begin. Now, what is green finance? As you can see, developing the economy while also being sustainable and reducing the environmental risks is called as green finance. Green finance has many advantages. Some of them are: green economy reduces pollution and protects environmental well-being. Green economy also reduces global warming, desertification, and resource depletion. Enhanced economic growth as new markets are established for industries like biofuels and renewable energy sources. These markets will also promote international trade, invite funds through export, and increase domestic sales. Green economy will also lead to creation of more industries, which will lead to more employment and secure people economically. Agricultural industries will also achieve a dignified place as there will be more emphasis on green technology. However, there are some disadvantages of green finance too. Transition to green economy is costly, time-consuming, and requires constant efforts. Initial cost of establishment of new industries and technologies can involve high expenses. Green and eco-friendly products always cost more than conventional goods. Creation and increase in efficiency of new educational disciplines is required. New inventions and discoveries involve extensive research and need large investments. Huge investments require funds from government, which may lead to increased taxes. Bribery and corruption may increase in initial years of developing green economy. Now let's come to green taxes. Also referred to as environmental tax, green tax is a duty charged on pollution causing goods and services to discourage people from anti-ecological behavior and to make them sensitive towards the environment. An recent example of this is when the Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways, Mr. Nitin Gadkari, approved a proposal to levy green tax on old vehicles. What are the benefits of green tax? Green tax dissuades people from using vehicles which damage the environment. It also motivates people to switch to newer, less polluting vehicles. It also reduces the level of pollution as it makes the polluter pay for the pollution they are causing. Let's talk about the new green tax on vehicles. It is estimated that the commercial vehicles in India constitute around 5% of the total fleet but contribute about 65 to 70% of the total vehicular pollution. The vehicles manufactured before the year 2000 constitute less than 1% but contribute to about 15% of the total pollution. Isn't that a lot? Now let's talk about some of the features of the new green tax on vehicles. Vehicles older than 8 years will be charged a rate of 15 to 25% of road tax at the time of renewal of fitness certificate. A fitness test will be required after 15 years for commercial vehicles and 20 years for personal vehicles. The personal vehicles will also be charged at the time of renewal of registration certificate after 15 years. Public transport vehicles such as city buses will be charged a lower green tax. The vehicles registered in highly polluted cities will be charged a higher rate of green tax, around 50% of the road tax. The green tax will be differential and will depend on fuels such as petrol, diesel, and the type of the vehicles. Our Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has also stated that the government will introduce a voluntary vehicle scrapping policy to incentivize people to replace their old vehicles with new ones. The Motor Vehicle Act was also accordingly amended to include the scrapping policy. One significant feature of this green tax is that the revenue collected will be kept in a separate account and used for tackling pollution. It will be used by the states to set up the state-of-art facilities for emission monitoring. Some vehicles will also be exempted from green tax, such as strong hybrids, electric vehicles, and vehicles that use alternate fuels like CNG, ethanol, LPG, etc. Vehicles used in farming such as tractors and harvesters are also exempted from the green tax. Hope you all have learned many new things about green finance and tax from this video. Don't forget to watch our other videos to learn more about finance with ease with Finney's.